everybody, and thank you for joining me for the weekly forecast for Monday the 5th of December through to Sunday the 11th of December. Today we're using the magical messages from the Fairies Oracle cards, and we can see what cards come out for every day. If you like the content that I create, I really would appreciate a like, comment, and even subscribing to the channel. That all helps a lot. And be sure to check out our other videos. So without any further ado, let's see what cards come out for Monday. Monday, 5th of December, we have debt paid off. The old weight and habit of debt is lifted from you and your life. This is not only about financial debt, but also about emotional and karmic debt. It also signifies an end of a cycle and shows that things could be shifting gear, possibly for the better. So you are being encouraged to maybe follow some inner practical guidance around your finances, and also to be aware of emotional overspending. This also talks to me very much about some luck that's coming your way. So that's Monday. Tuesday, the 6th of December, your card is get some exercise. As your body becomes stronger, you begin to feel stronger in all ways. Now, the first thing that comes to my attention with this card is about directed focus. So we've got the beautiful iris flower depicted here, as well as what looks to me very much like clear quartz crystals. Now, your iris flower is talks very much about creative communication, balance, and even travel. And the clear quartz, as some of you might know, is the master healing crystal and is used in a lot of technology because it can be programmed. It's also showing me very much, with these directed points here, to direct your focus, to let your energy flow, to inspire yourself as well as others. So remember that you need to direct your energy in order for you to get the results that you're looking for. So by directing your energy and having control over it, that will allow you to reduce your stress. Physical movement obviously helps to also minimize and reduce stress, and also by getting things going and flowing and action orientated and moving, that can help you with decisions. It can help you get from one place to another place. They're also reminding me that this doesn't necessarily only mean physical exercise. This also can talk about mental exercise. So that would be visualization, getting out of your comfort zone in your head, maybe out of negative thinking, that kind of thing. So they just want to remind you that as much as moving and stretching and exercising and getting things done is important on a physical level, it's also important on a more mental, emotional level too. This also just shows me that there is an overcoming of maybe some things that have been a little bit clouded, so obstacles or challenges where perhaps you haven't, up until this point, you've been wondering how you're going to overcome it, or how you're going to get through it, or what's on the other side. And they're just saying, by basically directing your focus and following the direction of the flow of energy and your focus, you will actually soar above or rise above what it is that's been holding you back, and you'll be able to soar in the direction that you're wanting to go to. All right, so the Master Healing Crystal and the Iris, which is one of my favorite flowers, that speaks about as we mentioned earlier, the creative communication and balance, and again, that travel, that movement forward. All right. So for some of you that might be going on holiday or planning vacations or anything along those lines, I would definitely say this is a strong indicator of maybe getting a little bit more focused on your travel plans, or if you are traveling, to stay focused on the road or stay focused on the activities that you're doing. Keep your communication open, keep your awareness and your wits about you, and that will help you a lot. So that's Tuesday the 6th. Wednesday the 7th gives us love life. The basis of your question involves your romantic life, which is now changing for the better. What this card tells me about is not only romance, but it's all the relating that we do in our lives, whether it's at work or at home or at the shops, or with other parents at the school, or our colleagues or strangers, whatever it happens to be. It really is about relating as well as relationships. So that's where the spotlight is on Wednesday. And obviously part of relating includes communications. So I really do feel that there is going to be a focus on communication on Wednesday the 7th. And if you do this right, I do feel that there'll be very positive communications or very positive results from the communications that are engaged in on that day, and possibly some proposals or happy proposals, whether that is romantic or business orientated. And also I feel like this also indicates to me that there might be some wisdom shared from somebody that's sort of wiser or more experienced, and that just proves to be very helpful. I also, from this card, just feel like daydreaming is good. Being able to visualize things is good, but also staying very grounded in terms of the practicalities of how you're going to deal with things going forward is also something that needs to be dealt with during this day. But overall, it looks like a very positive day. And for those of you that are going through some stuff in your love lives or in your romantic side of things, this card just indicates that peace is coming, better things are on the way. So chin up and get focused on maybe a better, brighter, more positive outcome, because it does look like it's coming your way. Also, just want to say this little fairy looks like she's sitting on what reminds me of a hibiscus flower. Now, the hibiscus flower always reminds me of the goddess Kuan Yin, who is the Eastern version of the Western Mother Mary. So she really does talk about our relationship with ourselves, as well as being compassionate to other people and relating in a kind way with all of those around us. But that's I don't know if that means anything to anybody else, but there is that Kuan Yin energy that comes through on Wednesday as well. Thursday the 8th, we have two cards that came out, Summer and Your Wish is Granted. And this just tells me that it's double assurance that your prayers have been heard, and that divine timing is working its way towards you. So I do feel that if the answer to your prayers hasn't yet come into your awareness, it will be soon. So the cards read, everything that you're asking for becomes yours in the summertime. And the second card is, what you've asked for is coming true. And this actually looks like the exact same fairy that is illustrated here. So the summertime, some of you are in the northern hemisphere, some of you in the southern hemisphere. So summertime can be a time period, and for those of us in the southern hemisphere, we're pretty much going into summer at this stage. For those in the northern hemisphere, there is something for you to look forward to. But remember, when you are in the winter, what you're doing is making preparations for what comes in the summer, or the spring and the summer. So this is about just keep going, keep doing what you've been doing because it's working. Take time to keep yourself grounded. And I feel that this is very much about staying centered and staying peaceful and positive, because your expectations are what's focuses your energy. And if you're expecting something negative, or if you're expecting something not to work out, or you're worried that it's not going to work out, then that obviously puts delays in, because it affects your emotions, and your emotions are basically the fuel that gets the law of attraction working. So they're just saying to make sure that your thoughts and your expectations and your emotions are all nicely aligned and heading in the same direction. So this little flower crown over here really just talks to me very much about happy thoughts, keeping positive expectations, positive thoughts, and also just the releasing of things. You're not in control anyway, so just asking for having your happy thoughts, and then just blowing them out, just releasing them into the ethers, so that the universe can take care of the next step and how it's presented. Sometimes we get what we're looking for, we get what we ask for, but it doesn't necessarily come in the way that we expect it to come. Sometimes we're dead set that it's going to come in a certain way, and it actually comes in a different way. So we might finance is always an easy example to give. We might want money, more money, and we go and we find when we shop that what we went to buy is on special, or we get a discount on something that we really needed. And we sort of go, oh, okay, I mean, that's great, but I still want the money. But the universe maybe gave you the money through the discount, or through the marked down price, or however it is that it came that way. So keep your mind open, because sometimes your prayers are answered in ways that maybe not everybody recognizes at the time of it happening. So that's Thursday. Friday the 9th gives me definite feelings of holiday. So the cards read, everything is okay, don't worry, it's all working out in a beautiful way. Express your individuality, allow your true self to shine, because you're awesome. And the third card really does say holiday. The answer you're looking for can be found during a vacation, retreat, or holiday getaway. Now, when these three cards popped out for Friday the 9th, I thought, oh wow, this looks like transformation, change, definitely packing up and going places. I mean, she looks like she's packed quite a lot. So this really does tell me that maybe some of you are needing a holiday, or dreaming about a holiday, or just needing the freedom that a holiday would bring you. So maybe you just need a holiday in your head. So take the weekend. We'll see what the weekend holds in store now. But maybe just take a weekend to get away for a bit, maybe out in the mountains, or somewhere near the sea or the water. But this really does just say to me that you are going to have some quite good ideas about where to go, what to do, how to get there. And there might be a couple of niggly bits that need to be worked out in your getting there, but they're just telling me that you need to be practical. It might be a matter of what fits in the budget, or what you want to take with. You might want to take everything in the kitchen sink with, but maybe you just need to take the important things with, or leave stuff behind. So maybe it's not so much about the what you take with, but more about the what you leave behind that's important here. So I would really say to you, given that maybe it's time for you to take a step back and let some good ideas come to the surface. Let some maybe subconscious solutions pop up that will bring you some relief, that will give you some answers that you're looking for, so that you can maybe have less on your mind, because she looks like she's got quite a lot on her head, on her mind, whereas she doesn't hardly have anything on her mind. So I would definitely say to you, this is more about the letting go, the releasing, the taking with what's necessary. I'm also getting drawn to the fact that she's taken her glasses off. So maybe it's time to sort of either stop scrutinizing everything. So maybe you've been a little bit critical, or your expectations maybe are tripping you up a little bit. So this is really about maybe just pull your little frock up and put your best foot forward, and don't allow the anything to trip you up. She looks like she's got a little dog there next to her, which talks about loyalty and companionship and that kind of thing. So yeah, I would definitely say holiday on your mind, whether it's a mental holiday or a physical holiday, but maybe just give yourself some rest and release some pressure on Friday the 9th, there or thereabouts, and maybe utilize the weekend to do exactly that. So we'll see what the cards come out for the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, the 10th and 11th. Goodness, so the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, follows with the travel theme. 4 cards popped out here. I don't have enough hands to hold them all, but they're all pretty much telling the same story. And this is about letting your inner child out, or having the freedom to just go out and play, and putting down the responsibilities for a while, and just enjoying some nature, some nature walks, simplified meals, maybe some friendships. So this, and obviously there is travel, which goes in with Friday's cards of a holiday and packing and leaving and all that kind of stuff. So I do feel that this theme of, or the energy of needing change, needing to put down the responsibilities and focus on a lighter energy definitely comes through here. So those of you that are deciding to maybe go to the mountains for the weekend and have a little bit of a retreat there, we've got mountains on this card and on the travel card. That might be a good thing for you to just get away, have a little bit of a breakaway. Those of you with children, obviously watch them around water, but this is very much about bringing the playful sides out, and just allowing yourself to put the responsibilities down, so that you can take a little bit of a break. It looks to me like she has taken, her flower crown off and put it on her lap, where she can keep it safe, but she doesn't need to think about that stuff at this stage. So yeah, maybe take some time out to recharge your batteries, to self-reflect, and maybe to ponder a bit, to release and to enjoy, and to maybe just get back to basics. I would also say that it's time for you to connect with your inner wisdom and just keep things simple. I also feel like there might be, for some of you, some news regarding a vehicle, or a new vehicle that's coming up for you. And also this just talks to me about family time, spending some time out with the family, and maybe just reflecting on what you've learned so far this year, or over the last couple of weeks, how far you've come, how much you've changed, how much things have changed, because it feels like the world that we started this year in and the world that we're in at the moment seem like 2 different years to me. But nevertheless, they're just talking about getting back to basics, enjoying family time, and then obviously the need to just get away, break away, and simplify things. And obviously for those of you that need to, a little bit of a detox would always go a long way, especially if we're bracing up the city season. We always tend to overindulge in all the nice stuff. So it might be a good time for you to up your hydration levels, have more simple meals in preparation for in preparation for the big feasts that traditionally happen in about a month from now. So there we go. That looks to me like it sums up our week. And if you found any value from anything that I have given you on this channel, I'd really enjoy and appreciate if you join us by liking, subscribing, and commenting, so that I can get to know you guys a little bit better. I must say, I just really love this picture of this little chap with his frog. Maybe some of you are going to find your frogs that you kiss, and maybe they become princes or princesses. So maybe there's something for some of you. But I really do appreciate you guys being around. So take a look through the other videos, see if there's anything that you can relate to. And we'll see you again sometime soon. Take care. Stay blessed. Bye for now.